Hello, I'm Stephen Strawn, and this is the Eavesdrop. Today we're talking about Dak Prescott, of all people. There's a guy out there, I don't know his name, do you? I forget his name too. Anyway. Batsick. He says that he knows things about Dak and that Dak may not be coming back.
Mike Batsick.
And everybody's out there trying to discredit him. The one thing that I've learned is usually when people try to discredit someone, most of the time it's true. Just because more people jump on the bandwagon discrediting people doesn't mean that it's not true. Because you don't live your life on emotion, you live it on facts. And that's where everybody gets it wrong. Everybody thinks the more emotional I get, oh my God, I know what I'm talking about, you don't. And then all of a sudden, just because they got loud and crying, that we have to believe them over facts. So, what is this guy claiming about Dak Prescott?
He just basically said that he knows something, he's closer to the situation than, he knows something about the situation that a lot of people don't, and it's something that Jerry knows about, it's something that Dak knows about, but nobody else really knows about but him and those couple people, and that he possibly may not return from the injury, and they may release him, and all that good stuff. And then they had then Dak's brother came out, and he said, I'd like to know where your information's coming from, because I am with my brother all the time, and I see that he's up, walking, moving, doing everything that he needs to do to get ready for the season. And so he's like, I'm trying to figure out where you're getting your info, because I'm there every day, seeing it. So, and then they had another doctor, something Chow or something like that, come out and said, look, he had nothing to do with the injury or anything, but he was saying that he that don't believe what this guy's saying, that he's fine and good, whether or not he actually plays for Dallas or if he has a long career, that's one thing, but the path that he's on right now, he should be fine for the season.
The Dak's on. Yeah. Well, you never know. People say a lot of things, and sometimes it's true, and sometimes it's not. Yeah. I remember, this is going out on a limb, but we had a guy named Reds, and he would say some of the most outlandish things, and you're like, that's stupid. That's not true. And then come to find out, it was true. It was true. And then we look like we have egg on our face. So I never discard anything, because the old adage is only believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And since we've heard this and we hear what he says and we hear what he says, I don't believe a word of it. But there's got to be a word of truth in everything out there. I know that contradicts itself, but this is a weird world. There's so many facts out there being thrown around that aren't facts. There are facts that are being hidden. There's all kinds. Only time will tell. But I take everything with a grain of salt, and hey, Dak may have played his last. You never know. Or he may go on to a lucrative career. We don't know. But what we do know is it's out there, and we're talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally don't know if it's true or not. They've talked about us trying to, meaning the Washington football team, us trying to possibly trade for them. Now that was very, low talk on that. But I don't particularly want to.
I like Dak.
I like him, but
I don't want him.
But I like him where he is. I'm not.
He needs to belong in Dallas or somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not that high on him. I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah,
I do,
yeah.
But I don't know that he's overly proven anything yet. I think he needs a little bit more for me.
Yeah.
But it's not like a Russell Wilson per se, when they're talking about his, possibly going somewhere, which I don't think is going to happen either. But I would much rather have Russell Wilson over Dak. I'd much rather have Deshaun Watson over Dak, and we've already discussed that on our last cast.
We love Deshaun Watson too much.
It costs way too much. I'd love to have him on my team, but not for the price that was going to cost.
Same with Russell Wilson. He's going to come with a very high price tag,
I think
which I don't think we need to put.
But my thing is, he's proven.
Yeah, he
2
is.
Super Bowls.
He is.
He's proven.
He is. I mean, he is, and everybody. Oh, well, I know Dallas is like, oh, Dak's proven he's been the leading pass thrower for whatever, and it's like, no, what has he gotten you to? I mean, Tony Romo led everybody, and he got you nowhere.
Yep.
So, and don't get me wrong, I love you, Tony. In fact, you're one of my most favorite announcers. That I like that. And when people are saying, well, Tony's not doing this, you're doing it right, Tony, because we, the people, like you. But anyway, I'm not, and you know where I stand on Dallas, because I told you before in our other episodes that Andy Dalton can take you where you want to go just as much as Dak can. So that's where we stand on Dak, and I wish him nothing but the best. I've liked him; he's thrilled me. I've even rooted against him because I didn't want Dallas to win, which is about the majority of the United States, except for all the Dallas fans. And I know you guys hate me, but hey, that's the way it goes.
I hope he's well.
Oh, so do I.
I really hope he has a really long career. I like the guy. I think he's a cool guy. But
Yeah.
I mean, not that I know him, but but he seems like a cool
Exactly.
person. Yeah.
Because you got to remember, nobody knows these athletes except for what we see on camera.
Exactly.
And then we feel like they're part of our family, which they're really not. So we don't know who they are. But taken on just surface,
Yeah.
I think Dak's a really nice guy. And I hope if I ever meet him, I hope he's still a great guy.
Yep.
But that's the way it goes. Anyway, I'm Stephen Strawn, and this is Preston Strawn, and this was The Eavesdrop. Thank you.